Episode 5. The Other Side of Laurel. Juliana thought she had Laurel figured out. Polite.
Poised.
Possibly pretending. But beneath that calm surface, Laurel had her own shadows. It was late, almost midnight, when Alexander called Laurel. "I had a nightmare," he said with a tired chuckle. "Can I come over?" She hesitated. Not because she didn't want him there, but because she knew what kind of night it would be. Not romantic. Not easy. But heavy. He arrived 10 minutes later, jacket wrinkled, eyes distant. She didn't ask questions. Just handed him tea and sat beside him on the couch. "My wife used to hum in her sleep," he said softly. "It was the most annoying thing. I miss it so much." Laurel leaned her head on his shoulder. "I used to be married too," she whispered. Alexander turned slowly. "You never told me that. We don't always talk about our broken pieces until someone is willing to hold them." He said nothing, waiting. "I was 25. His name was Dylan. Funny until he wasn't. He died in a car crash 3 months after I left him." "Left him?" Alexander asked. Laurel nodded. "He changed. Became someone else. Controlling. Angry. I stayed too long. Thought love meant sacrifice." She smiled bitterly. "I had to leave to save myself. But part of me still mourned the version of him that never truly existed." Alexander exhaled. "I didn't expect that. Neither did I." He looked at her. And for the first time, he realized Laurel didn't just understand pain. She lived with it. Slept beside it. Woke up and smiled anyway. That night, they didn't kiss. They didn't even hold hands. But something passed between them. Respect. Recognition. The fragile beginning of something stronger than lust. The next morning, as Laurel opened her shop, she found a small white envelope slipped under the door. Inside was a photo. Of her. From the tea party at the Ward estate. Across the back, written in sharp ink. "She's not what she seems." No name. No explanation. Laurel's hands trembled. The war wasn't over. It was just beginning. And someone was watching. Episode 6. The Secret Messenger. Laurel stared at the photo. Her face, captured mid-laugh. Her eyes, frozen in black and white. The handwriting on the back chilled her. Not because it accused her, but because it was meant to rattle her. And it almost did. Almost. She slipped it into a drawer, locked it, and went about her day. But by evening, she was dialing a number she hadn't used in years. "Emilia," she whispered. "I need you to look into something." Quietly. Across the city, Juliana sat in her room, scrolling through Laurel's old social media. She'd been digging for weeks, pulling every thread she could find. A woman like Laurel couldn't be spotless. Everyone had something. A past. A secret. A motive. But she found nothing. No scandals. No whispers. Just a woman who taught poetry workshops, rebuilt her life after a divorce, and ran a bookstore with more heart than money. It frustrated her. Until a message popped up on her burner account. "Want proof she's lying? Meet me." No phones. No names. Midnight. The greenhouse. Juliana's heart thudded. She should have ignored it. But she didn't. That night, she snuck out, barefoot in a hoodie. The greenhouse stood behind the Ward mansion, once her mother's favorite place. It was quiet now, overgrown with weeds and memories. A shadow moved inside. She stepped in. "I came alone," she said. The figure turned. Hooded.
Gloved.
No face in the dim light. "She's hiding something," the voice said. Look into her ex-husband. Dylan Sinclair. The story's not what she told. Juliana's brows furrowed. "Who are you?" But the figure was already leaving. Only one word echoed back. "Careful." Back at the ink nest, Laurel opened her laptop. A file glowed on the screen. Emilia's report. Clean background. No criminal records. No legal battles. But there it was. Dylan Sinclair, death marked as suspicious. No one charged. No one blamed. But whispers. Laurel closed the file. She thought her past was buried. But someone was digging it up. And this time, it wasn't her ex haunting her. It was his ghost in the hands of someone who wanted her gone.